Health Organization raises pandemic alert. The World Health Organization has stepped closer to declaring the spread of swine flu a global epidemic or pandemic. Representatives of the United Nations agency convening in Geneva has raised the pandemic alert system to its highest level yet, phase 4, indicating that human-to-human transmission is causing community outbreaks. A pandemic is a geographically widespread epidemic. The most recent pandemic flu was the Hong Kong flu in 1968, which killed more than 33,800 people in the USA and up to 1 million worldwide, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. WHO's alert system was not in place then. WHO, or WHO, spokesman said the outbreak has hit Mexico, the USA, Canada, and Spain. According to reports from those countries, more than 2,000 worldwide have fallen ill, and up to 149 have died in Mexico. In addition, Scotland has announced that 2 cases have been confirmed there. It is spreading rapidly. The outbreak has spread widely enough, but efforts must now focus on mitigation because containment of the virus is no longer feasible. Many of the cases are linked to travel to Mexico. That country appears to be the epicenter of the outbreak, with at least 1,995 suspected cases, resulting in hospitalization since mid-September. With at least 129 deaths and rising. In the USA, at least 40 cases have been confirmed so far. New York City announced 20 cases on Monday, raising the city's total to 28. Cases have been reported in California, Kansas, New Jersey, Ohio, and Texas. The Food and Drug Administration has authorized use of a swine flu diagnostic test. It is the only one that tests for the swine flu strain implicated in the current outbreak, says the FDA. A CDC advisory is warning Americans to avoid non-essential travel to Mexico. The European Union has called for travelers to avoid the USA and Mexico. The CDC also called on Americans to plan for the possibility of quarantines. Yes, there shall be pestilences, earthquakes, rumors of war, and more war. And there was also a 5.6 earthquake on Monday close to Mexico City, the epicenter of the pandemic. And for an ailing global travel industry, swine flu couldn't have erupted at a worse time. It has the potential to paralyze travel, said Roger Dow, President and CEO of the U.S. Travel Association, which represents all segments of the U.S. travel and tourism industry. Certainly, if it gets out of hand, it will be catastrophic, he said. And there are signs the situation is speedily getting out of hand. The U.S. government has urged Americans to cancel travel to Mexico if not absolutely essential, and they have begun setting up border checks. And a travel advisory would stay in effect as long as the flu was detected. Other nations have begun taking precautions, such as checking passengers for signs of fever. This is kind of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch, said the vice president at the hotel tracking firm, Smith Travel Research. You have a global recession. Business travel has been severely curtailed. Leisure travel is curtailed because people are not sure they're going to have jobs. And because of the worldwide recession, you have a lot of new hotel supply in the pipeline. And oops, now we have the European Union suggesting that travel to the United States is a mistake. Yes, this will hurt the economy also. The European Union's Health Commissioner initially suggested avoiding all non-essential travel from Mexico and the United States. She later softened her warning, stressing she was speaking only for herself, not the entire 27-nation EU, at least not yet. Now that so far it's only an advisory, not an outright ban. Still though, her comments added to fears, more fears, that the outbreak would hit an ailing industry on the verge of the summer travel season. Airline stocks slid on Monday, with shares of Continental falling $2.17, or 16.4%, to close at $11.08. Continental does much business with Mexico. Shares of AMR, parent of American, fell 72 cents, or 13.3% to $4.70. Hotels had a bad day too. Marriott fell $1.13, 5.1%, to $21.17. European airlines also traded lower on reports of the flu's spread. British Airways was off 8 to 9%. Ryanair and EasyJet fell 3 to 4%. The travel industry already is reeling under the weight of the worldwide recession. Before the flu broke out, the global airline industry was on track to lose at least $4.7 billion this year. In the USA, hotel occupancy was down 10.9% from a year ago, and rates were down 7.7%. Across the globe, people are on the lookout for flu-like signs among travelers who could spread the virus. Countries, including USA, were taking precautions. The U.S. Travel Commission's Dow hopes people won't overreact. We want to be prepared, but not panic, at least not yet. Anyway, this is a worldwide pandemic. They used to call it pestilence. Yes, you could call it pestilence also. And this is another sign of the times. Everything is connected. The worldwide economic recession, the pirates, the wars, more rumors of wars, and now this pandemic. The strange weather, climate change, global warming, earthquakes. Yes, everything is connected to everything else, and in turn, All these signs are connected to the end times transition days. The transition is ongoing, day by day.